Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Mack Flash Movie Trivia Championship Special Report. My name is Matt. We are just days away from the return of what some might call the pinnacle of competition. And I am, of course, talking about the Olympics. But while the Olympics are happening during the month of February, you can also get to see one other pinnacle of competition, the Super Bowl. Now, while the Olympics are happening and the Super Bowl is happening and the Daytona 500 is happening, you can also come here and see the return of the Movie Trivia Championship. Last summer, Scott Despins became the Mack Flash Movie Trivia Champion after he defeated Andrew Bryan. And this Thursday will kick off the tournament to determine a new number one contender to face Scott at the end of February. 8 players will be competing in this tournament, and in this video, we are going to give you a preview of the first round and break down those 4 matches. So, let's talk about the first match in our tournament. That match will happen on Thursday, February 3rd. That's just a few days away. And in that match, we will have Jim Parry taking on Mike Mueller. Now, Jim is a former number one contender. He faced off against Andrew Bryan in an epic battle for the title last May. He's also had matches against virtually everybody in the Premier Division. One exception, though, is Mike Mueller. Now, Mike has the distinction of being the very first player to record a win in the Movie Trivia League. He has also been in a title picture and got to the finals of the Gathering tournament last year. Both players have 4 career wins and have similar knowledge in the world of movie trivia. This is a match I've wanted since last summer, and I am very excited that it's going to kick off our 2022 season. In our second match of the tournament, which will happen on Monday, February 7th, we have a pair of debuting players. Joe Giuliani will take on Jerry Marchinkowski. Now, Joe is making not just a debut in the Premier Division, he's making his debut in the league. He has never played before. His knowledge is virtually untested, and he gets into this tournament, one, because we had an open spot, and 2, he came highly recommended by one of our other players. Jerry Marchinkowski has a Fandom Division record of 1-1. His knowledge there is very strong, but he's jumping over to make his debut in the Premier Division. Now, I know personally how tough Jerry is as a competitor, as he and I competed in a James Bond movie trivia exhibition match, which you can find here on the channel. The third match of the tournament will happen on Thursday, February 11th, and in that match, we will have some players looking for some redemption. Brittany Robbins will take on Francois Jacques. Now, Brittany made her debut last year in a match against Jim Parry. The result of that match, however, was a loss. But I know her movie knowledge is strong because she had the benefit of growing up next to me. All of these movies behind me and in all of the movies surrounding the room here that you can't see, she has watched them as well. Now, Francois Jacques writes trivia for a living. He has so many Q's and A's racing through his head. Many of those must be movie trivia, and he must be able to retain some of them. Francois, like Brittany, is coming off a first round loss from our tournament last year, making his record 2-2. It's always a treat watching him play because I swear he thinks he's won the belt with every correct answer. And in our final match of the first round, which will happen on Monday, February 14th, we have Nicole Wood versus Andrew Bryan. Now, Nicole may come off as a player who's just here to have fun, and her record of 1 win and 3 defeats kind of reflects that. But she is competitive and she loves to play. Whether it's at Mack Flash Trivia, Seriously Trivia, Games Lounge, or here at Movie Trivia, she's always around, and she is excited when she gets a correct answer. Now, Andrew Bryan is the former Movie Trivia champion and reigning Fandom Division champion. He has a 4-win, 2-loss record, and he wants to hold both of the belts once again. His knowledge is strong, and you can see that in his matches when he is searching through his mind palace or laughing as he writes down an answer before the question is done being asked. Before we wrap things up, I would just like to remind everybody to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the video description for all of the links to Mack Flash websites, including the Facebook page, the Patreon page, and our merch page. And we will see everybody at the beginning of the tournament, which I'll remind everyone is Thursday, February 3rd. It's just a few days away. And we will kick off our first tournament of the year in the Mack Flash Movie Trivia Championship. We'll see everybody then.